Reason why you should choose No Limit Fantasy Sports over its competitors. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably already know that online fantasy sports are a $1 million industry wherein DraftKings and FanDuel are the giants when it comes to fantasy sports platform in the United States. Together they own almost 90% of the U.S. market, which made it possible for them to charge their players extortionate rates for using their platform. But did you know that you have other better option than them? You can still join a huge community of fantasy sports enthusiasts that wants to play all the time without needing to settle with these two platforms' inflated rates. No Limit Fantasy Sports is that option. Why? That's because they aim to provide players with better rates. Instead of the usual 10% rate with other platforms, No Limit Fantasy Sports will only charge 5%. That's half the usual cost for entering the games. Aside from that, they will even reduce that to 2.5% rate for head-to-head matches. If you're someone who plays often, you know that this is a huge difference because these percentages add up enormously in the long run. Moreover, No Limit Fantasy Sports is also the developer of No Limit Coin, NLC2, which is a digital currency based on blockchain technology designed to power fantasy sports application like No Limit Fantasy Sports. The good thing about this coin is that using this instead of fiat currency allows the platform to navigate around restrictive gambling laws in the United States. Plus with NLC2 the games can be run based on profits from distributing coin and appreciating market trade values as the project develops. Not to mention the proof-of-stake wallets, which not only rewards people with interest on their NLC2 stash but also encourages them to hold on to them, reducing market supply and therefore increasing prices. I say, for a rising fantasy sports platform, No Limit Fantasy Sports sure can make its competitors run for their money. And it doesn't hurt that they offer free 50 NLC upon registration, allowing people to try the platform first and see how it goes before actually opening their wallet. So what are you waiting for? Visit the link in description below now and register. You don't want to wait until it becomes 25 NLC2, which will happen soon, so you should hurry.